Hey, this is Tuhon Aditya from LightHaven. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a single stick drill that combines your jabbing, your broken slashes, fluid slashes, circular slashes, a different way of looking at loading positions, and a different way of looking at generating power. I'm also going to be sharing two variations you can do of this basic drill. So make sure you stick around to the end so that you can get the entire drill as well as these two variations. Now this drill is derived or based upon the 7 attacks within the Tri-V formula of Pekiti. Um, so if you are familiar with that, a lot of things will seem similar. Otherwise, you don't need to know that in order to do this drill. I just thought it's an interesting thing you might want to know for context. Before we begin, though, it would mean a lot if you would subscribe to the channel. At the end of the video, if you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share this video. If you have anything to add to the discussion, leave that in the comments down below. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, please also leave that in the comments down below. All of these things really do help out the school and the channel a lot. Our online classes are up and running. Our residential program is up and running. So to train with us, either from wherever you are in the world, or with us here in Goa, check out the email. I'm going to leave the email address. I'm going to leave down below. I'm going to start with just being in a bladed stance. So my weapon hand, weapon leg is going to be in front. As I get more comfortable with the drill, I can either go into open triangle footwork or ranging footwork. That's up to you. But just for now, to begin with, I'm going to stand in a bladed stance with my weapon hand and weapon leg in front. So I'm going to be starting from sort of a mixture of this, of a medium load or a cross load. So it's like a low cross load, somewhere around my bicep or tricep. It's going to be across my body like this. The first attack I'm going to do from here is a simple jab. Now please remember that this is going straight out and not going angle 2 either horizontal or angle 2 either diagonal. This is going straight out just like I would if I'm going a normal jab. So I'm going to go jab, pull it back, and then do a circular angle 1 or a circular angle 10. If you're familiar with the scenario that we do, angle 1 would be this 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and angle 10 would be 12 o'clock down to 6 o'clock. So it can be either a jab, bring it back, angle 1, or jab, bring it back, angle 10. Either way, both attacks, I'm going to end up back where I began on that cross load. So from here, jab, slash, jab, slash, jab, slash. One thing a lot of people do is they'll go jab and from here itself they'll drop that down. While that's okay, um, in the beginning, just again to work the body mechanics and work a little bit more power, jab, bring it back, and then slash down. Jab, bring it back, and then have that circular angle 1 or angle 10. So jab and circular slash. Um, Part of this drill, one of the main things we're trying to work on in this drill is finding other ways of generating power. Till now, we have worked a lot on loading positions and learning to generate power from here, whether it's with the twist of the hip, whether it's by raising the arm or not raising the arm. But what you eventually want to be doing is you want to be able to strike without telegraphing your strikes. Now the issue is, when I am fighting or when I am flowing, I don't often have a chance to come back to my shoulder before striking. And so I need to be able to learn other loading positions, other places I can strike from without losing power. And so in this drill, both in this part and the next part, we have slashes and strikes, which we're using to teach our body different ways of generating power, apart from going back all the way back up here to our high loading positions, which may not be accessible to us in the middle of a fight. Again from here, jab, slash, jab, slash. My jab is not going angle 2, it's not going across, it's going straight out, slash down. From here, I'm going to go horizontal across, and then angle 2 slash. So it's a straight jab, angle 1 slash, horizontal, angle 2, come back to your shoulder. One more time, jab, angle 1 slash, horizontal slash. From here itself, it turns into an angle 2 slash. Now it's important that when I'm going horizontal, I'm going from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and when I'm doing angle 2, I'm going 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock without going behind my head. I don't want to go behind my head. I want to follow through of the horizontal slash to begin the angle 2 slash that I'm going to do. My angle, the horizontal slash feeds into the angle 2 slash without the need for me to go behind my head. I want to keep everything nice and tight. So jab, angle 1 slash, horizontal to angle 2 slash. As you can see from here itself, the follow through of that horizontal is going into my angle 2. Make sure that you are not going angle 1 here. Horizontal goes right back across center line. That's why I'm using the clock faces to tell you which angles you should be striking at. The jab is straight out. Angle 1 is 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Horizontal is 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And then angle 2 goes 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And then I can come back to my shoulder or begin again. Jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2. Again, jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2. This is the base drill. It is to this drill that we're now going to add footwork and add a couple of variations into the ending. So the footwork is pretty simple, or at least the timing of the footwork is pretty simple. We're going to use open triangle to demonstrate, but you can use the same principle for open triangle, range footwork, diamond footwork, side stepping, more or less anything. I'm going to step out with that jab and angle 1. Switch for the horizontal and angle 2. Come back. Jab, angle 1, switch for the horizontal, angle 2, come back. Step out with the jab, angle 1, step out with the horizontal, angle 2. One more time. Step out with the jab, angle 1, step out with the horizontal, and angle 2. That's going to be the basic timing of the drill, regardless of what we do, regardless of whether I'm doing open triangle footwork, full ranging footwork, timing footwork. This is more or less going to be what the timing is going to be. Now, the issue is that I begin here, but I end here, and thus I need something to bring me back to my starting position so that the drill can continue. There's a very simple answer to that. The simplest answer is, well, there are two very simple answers to that. One is I begin from an angle 1. So I'm going to step out, angle 1, jab, angle 1, horizontal, slash, angle 1, jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2, angle 1, jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2. That's the easiest option that we have. The next easiest option is that I end with an angle 1. So I go jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2, end with an angle 1, and I'm back to this jabbing position. Jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2, end with the angle 1, come back to that jabbing position, and begin again. These are the two easiest ways where I can end in the same position as I have to begin, and thus the drill can keep going on and on and on. But I wanted to work on a couple of different variations that will work on a couple of different attributes. So the first one is I want to work left hand and right hand, and I want to work switching my hands on the stick. So the combination is going to be the same: jab to angle 1, horizontal to angle 2, except I'm going to switch hands at the end. So I go jab, angle 1, horizontal slash, angle 2. I bring it back to my shoulder, switch hands. Now I'm in the jabbing position on my left hand. So I go jab, angle 1, slash, angle 2 slash, bring it back to my shoulder, switch hands. From here itself, jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2, switch position, jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2, switch hands, and from here itself, I can go into a jab. The other option is that I go jab, angle 1, horizontal, diagonal, and now from here I return with a thrust. Now the thrust opens up a couple of options. Um, you can just end with the thrust and begin again with the jab because you'll be back in that position. The other option is that from here, from that thrust, I can follow on with more attacks. So I can go thrust slash thrust, or I can go slash slash slash, or any sort of permutation or combination, as long as it ends back on my backhand side where I can again begin with the jab. So it gives me the scope for some sort of improvisation at the end of the combination that I've done. So I can go jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2, thrust slash thrust, again jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2, slash slash thrust, jab, angle 1, horizontal, angle 2, slash slash slash, or any permutation and combination that you want to add. I suggest do not add less than 3 strikes at the end of this, but you can go on for 5 strikes, 7 strikes. You will need some sort of an odd number so that you can come back to this backhand side so you can begin the jab again. Okay, a couple of things to keep in mind. Number one is where your target is. My target is at center line. So I'm not going to step out and jab this way. And I'm also not going to be slashing this way. I'm stepping off center line, but my target is still on center line. So I'm still striking at center line. My attacks are still going to center line. Whatever attack or whatever it is I'm doing, I'm still attacking center line. That's a really important thing to remember. Attack center line. Regardless of what your footwork is doing, you're attacking center line in this drill. Another thing that you can do is the jab, angle 1. This horizontal can also be with the back of the blade as if you're deflecting an oncoming attack. Backhand attack is coming from there, deflecting, and I'm slashing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to add to the discussion, leave that in the comments down below. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, please also leave that in the comments down below. All of these things really do help out the school and the channel a lot. Like I said earlier, our online class is up and running. Our residential program is up and running. So to train with us through either of those two mediums, check out the email link I'm going to leave down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you in the next video.